there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, and not post-commentated anymore, because that was weird, and now it's done, and now I can play the game and have the commentary going at the same time again. And I am happy about that. So, in the last time, we did Mumbo's Mountain. And that was that. This time, we're gonna be playing... Thank you for interrupting me about that basically pointless thing, Bottles. Who would actually want to remove a puzzle piece from the thing? I don't know, but either way, we've unlocked Treasure Trove Cove, which is one of my favorite levels of this game. Even even knowing, like, all the levels of the game, just probably for pure nostalgia purposes. Did anyone see the wall color change? For a second there? Like, I saw it happen on my screen, and I was like, oh, that's probably just me. But then I looked at the capture as I was going through the door, and it happened at the capture too, and it was like, what? Whatever, I'm not entirely sure where exactly I'm meant to be going. Not there. You found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. I may know the game, but I don't really know Gruntilda's lair, is something that you may notice in my wanderings of this game. Oh, hey, cool, I found it. Yay, I found the next level. So, inside the treasure box we go, for Treasure Trove Cove, and one of my favorite songs from this game. There'll be 2 new moves for you to find. Cool. This is Treasure Trove Cove. Treasure Trove Cove is a beach level. And I love it. I love this level. This crab is going after me. I don't appreciate your crabbiness. So die. Probably should have left that honeycomb because you need to get this Jinjo underneath the water here. But, in the water, you will notice this shark that's gonna bite you. So the shark is always gonna be there, and so he's like, kind of like a danger, but I can't get the frickin', don't turn around! I need to get you! There we go. I lost 3 health because of frickin' controls underwater. Still, the game's good, but the underwater always sucks. Also, that shark just floated out of the water. I'm a red feather. Everything talks in this game. It's weird, but cool, and quirky, and fun. But this is Treasure Trove Cove, and it's like, it's cool, because like, this is the nostalgia for me. Like, I don't remember the level or too well enough from my childhood, or why I was just so bad at it, but this is the level that I got to when I couldn't beat the game anymore, and this is cool. And this is also Nipper's Beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help. Help us then, crustacean brain! Cheeky bird needs feathers clipping. Oh yeah, just try it, shellhead. There we go. So I guess we just need to wait for him to not be snipping and snapping. There we go. I did it. But I'm not gonna go in quite yet because I'm almost dead and there's enemies in this shell, so I'll just save that for later and look for a beehive, because I didn't mention it in Mumbo's Mountain, but beehives give you honeycombs, and honeycombs are your health. Because bears like honey. I think I made that joke in the original version of the commentary of the last episode, but then it just kind of like didn't happen again until now. Because my mind was just not easily. Yeah. But this is a cool place. It's one of the places that you see in, like, the loading zone. Also, it is giant in here compared to what it was outside. Ow. Oh, that didn't actually hurt me, I don't think. Kill you. And kill you too. Because I want to live when I get this Jiggy. Pew, pew. Yay, we got our first Jiggy. At least the first Jiggy of, you know, Treasure Trove Cove. And now we're done over here, so we can just head on out, and I can probably do this, because it's faster. I'm gonna need to learn to start doing that, because I don't want to waste your guys' time. I want to get this done. Especially now that I realize that I have to do this entire Let's Play before I head back to college, because I just learned from trying to record this in my room that my TV that I used to record with doesn't apparently let me play. Well, it lets me play these games. It lets me play games that aren't HDMI. It lets me play them, but it doesn't let me record them and see the TV screen for no real reason. I don't understand why. It makes no sense. It just doesn't let me. And so, now I know that I have to do this when I have a TV that I can play it on. And so, I have to do this now, and that sucks. And also, this is Captain Blubber, and he lost his treasure when his ship crashed. And he can't see. So, we need to go find his treasure. And obviously, as you might predict in this game, he's gonna give us something that we need. Presumably a Jiggy, but I don't remember. It could be anything at this point, but probably a Jiggy. You know, I talked about it, so I should probably continue on the train of thought about how this is like one of my favorite songs. I think it's probably a nostalgic bias that makes it one of my favorites, because, I mean, it's a great song, but there are also other great songs in this game, so it's like, what about this one in particular makes it my favorite? And it's just like, definitely like nostalgia of this being like one of the 2 songs I actually knew as a kid. Bottles thing here, so let's learn this first. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc, then press and hold A. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Okay, so this is basically a super jump. Boing! Oh, I need to press the A button again. Or something? Hold on. He just said press A. He said press A, right? Okay, you press and hold A and that's it. Alright. Things need to be turking to work. I don't even have an excuse. It just kind of happened like that. What I just said. The nonsense that was. So let's just jump in here. And not get eaten, because these chests, while they have, spikes, they don't actually eat you. Wait, are there red feathers in here? Ow. There are red feathers in here, and I collected one by walking up to this box from the outside. Hitboxes! They're fun. Ow! Did this guy just eat my egg? I think he did. Weird. I don't think I've seen anybody who play this game actually get hit by guys like that, so it's interesting to actually finally, like, experience this game and all of its Easter eggs, like, for my personal selfness thing goings on. So it's like, I'm gonna see things that I never saw before just because no one else was bad enough to actually see them. This game has an interesting... I noticed that it has a bit of an interesting thing with its draw distance. In that, unlike a lot of other games where things just pop into existence, things in this game fade into existence, which makes it... It doesn't actually make the draw distance any better, but it makes the effect of it look much nicer than, like, any other game, like, something coming to mind, or some Sonic games. Like, it looks nicer, so that's interesting to note. Anyways, let's go swimming and try and get this guy's treasure, because I kind of ignored him. I'm just kind of going wherever, because, like, things happen, and so, yeah, things happen. There we go. I was like, what am I running into? Something really cool about this game is how, like, all the music of the game always, like, changes depending on, like, where you are in the level. Like, you probably noticed in Mumbo's Mountain, too, if it was loud enough. Like, if it was just, like, you could tell, like, just kind of a general feel of the area. Not just, like, when you went into Ticker's Tower and I pointed out how it was a completely different song, but, like, just in general, like, being near outside Mumbo's hut was looked completely different from, like, well, sounded completely different from when you were by, like, Conga, the guy with the oranges. So that's, like, a cool thing about the game. It's, like, the way Grant Kirkhope composed the music, like, really, it's always dynamic and changing, and it's so cool. It's a lot more than just, like, oh, something's underwater, so it's different. It's, like, everything always feels different, and it's so cool, and as someone who loves music and video games, like, that especially is really cool, because it's, like, music's always been kind of, like, about how you feel in, like, a level. It sort of, like, adds to it, like, that's something that Grant Kirkhope himself told me, like, the music tells you how to feel, like, in a game, like, because that's something that I don't think I've ever really talked about before in a video, is how, like, a while back for college, I had to write this, for one of my classes, I was told to choose an essay topic to write about, and I ended up writing an essay on video game music, and, like, all the ways that, like, composers can write it and stuff, and, like, how it's, like, how it affects the gameplay, and how much of a lasting effect something like game music can have, and just how important it is, basically. And since we had to get sources, I was thinking of sources that I could use, and I got a bunch of interviews and stuff, but one thing I was like, I wonder if I could do this. So I went to Twitter and asked Grant Kirkhope personally, like, if I could ask him a question and and then use that in my essay. And he said yes, and I asked him, I don't exactly remember the phrasing of it, but I can probably just link or paste a screen cap of the tweets. And it's just, he answered, and it was cool, and it was just basically, like, he basically said that, like, how that's, like, what you need to do with music, and that's just how it works, and it's, like, it was really cool to be able to just, it's not even really talking, but, like, just have that kind of thing happen feels really cool to me. And, like, I don't know, I just, game music is awesome, and Grant Kirkhope is definitely one of my all-time favorites. So it was so cool, and I'm just kind of fanboying here now at this point. But yeah, like, definitely, like, there's some really great music in this game, and the way that it constantly changes depending on where you are and what you're doing is definitely a testament to just how wonderful it is. And also the programming, because that's kind of an impressive thing. Maybe, I'm not sure. It could very well not be impressive. I don't actually know. But, I don't know, it seems impressive to me. So, take my opinion with a grain of salt, maybe? I guess? Potentially? I don't know, I'm just trying to get that Jinjo over there. Among other things. There's definitely better ways to do this. In fact, there's a move that I can learn that would definitely help for this portion, but I don't know it yet, so I'm just kind of doing what the hell ever. I tried to learn this song on piano. It was hard. Hey, Jiggy. Cool. I did it! I did the thing. I am proud of my thing's accomplishment. It's so cool to be playing this game. Oh. Well, that's interesting. There's no, like, Mario 64, like, oh, if you ground pound, then you can avoid damage thing in this game. That's... Oh. The move that I was talking about is just right up here. That's what happens when colors blend together that are on my TV screen. Not on the capture, though. The capture looks completely different, but, like, for me, it's all just, like, the mountains, the molehill, and the planks of wood, and Bottle's jacket are all basically the same color. And then the feathers are just pure red splotches. So it's like, the capture has a lot more color detail than my TV does right now. I think, although that's something I've noticed, that's solely just a thing with when my Elgato is plugged in. Otherwise, it's just like, whatever. Also, I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty certain that you just fly with the A button, and also we were just learning flying, that's it. Yeah. This guy is very rude right now. But I got the thing, even though you can't really see it. Yay. That golden treasure was for me! Now harder still the game will be! Guess I'm going over here. I'm gonna have to avoid Snacker, but... Alright, that worked out well. Hey, get the things. Whoa! Kazooie, work with me. Kazooie. Kazooie. Good. This is very weird. Oh, okay. That was mean of you. But I guess I wouldn't like it either if someone tried to jump into my mouth and eat my skulls. I don't have skulls in my mouth. I'm worried why does that guy have skulls in his mouth? Who is he even eating? Actually, on that general subject, like, are the Mumbo tokens like actual people's skulls? Or are they not? Is there anything even in here? There's a Jiggy down here. Cool. I was like, I feel like there's probably something down here. I ignored the other mine pool thing because I couldn't, because I think that one has to do with the pail that was sort of like out of reach-ish. So I just kind of ignored it. Yeah. Oh, the mine follows you. Well, you can't get out of the water, buddy. So, screw you. Also, I heard a Jinjo. So, where is he? I'm not entirely sure. It's interesting how, like, how large this level is compared to Mumbo's Mountain. It's actually kind of interesting, and I'm not entirely sure if that's necessarily great or not, because, like, it's cool to, like, kind of get thrown into a world, but at the same time, it's like, where's the progression? Because this doesn't really necessarily, I'm not sure if it progresses as well. Because, I mean, probably, like, difficulty-wise, it's not that bad, but I think as far as probably, like, size and stuff is concerned, this is, like, gigantic compared to Mumbo's Mountain. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, maybe this is kind of completely pointless, but I don't know, it feels like I'm trying to say something worthwhile. Maybe. Possibly. Probably not. I'm just making words out of my mouth, and then they come out, and maybe they seem smart, and then other times I just can't even articulate any of what I'm trying to say. So it's all up to readers' opinion where they can glean what I'm really meaning. Oh, I can only carry 50 of these at a time. Okay. I thought I could carry more. I'm wrong. I don't know where I'm going right now. I think I'm trying to get someplace, but I am failing at that. Well, I guess I could always just sacrifice my hit points to get this. Because I'm guaranteed to get hit, I think. Unless I mashed it. No, I got it. Okay, but I should be fine. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I got one of the 2 honeycomb pieces out of this place, so that's cool. No. Whee! Alright, now I'm back up here. Cool. So, okay. I'm just kind of exploring. That's what this game is all about. It's exploring. It's fun. It's just, you go to the places and then you do things, you know? You know. You know what? I'm gonna be done here for now. It's been 22 minutes anyway, so that works. Well, yeah, about 22 minutes. So, next time on Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, we're gonna finish up Treasure Trove Cove and hopefully not die, because that would suck, and I would have to get the 72 notes I already have all over again, and I don't want to do that. So, next time on Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, that won't happen.